Welcome back to my kitchen. If YouTube brought you here, my name is Stacy, and around here I create simple, easy, delicious, and affordable meals. Well, I have to know, friends, how do you feel about bone-in chicken wings? Love them or hate them? What do you think? I know around here with all of my kids, we have a few differences. My daughter only likes the boneless wings. My son, my oldest son, doesn't really care. He'll eat anything. And my youngest and my husband are the same way. I prefer the drumettes. So I'm not really big on the flats, but I do like a wing. And do you know, when all of the kids are home, we have 3, and when they're all home, if we want to go to Wingstop, it's $60. And if we want to go to Zaxby's, it's $55. For some chicken and a few fries, friends, we can do better than that at home. So today, we're going to be cooking 3 different types of wings in our air fryer. We're going to do lemon pepper, garlic parmesan, and a buffalo wing. So, what do you say we get started? Let's do it. Here's what we're going to need for our chicken wings. We have our wings. We have house seasoning. If you're new here and you don't know what house seasoning is, I can link my seasonings video below, but basically all it is equal parts salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. So that's what house seasoning is. We use it a lot around here. I just find that it works very well to have this already prepared and in the spice cabinet. And you're also gonna need a little bit of oil. This is avocado oil. And did you notice that I said oil 2 different ways? If I think about it, I will say oil, but usually it comes out sounding like oil. So you need some avocado oil, house seasoning, and chicken. Let's open these up and see what we're working with here. Okay, our package is opened, and here's what we're working with. One thing I want to tell you is I use avocado oil. See, I took some time. I thought about it. I use avocado oil, but you can use olive oil, you can use vegetable oil, you can use any kind of oil that you prefer. For us, I like avocado oil, so that's what we're gonna use. I'm gonna put about a 1/4 cup in this bowl here. And I buy the big Costco size container. So I like to put it in these squeeze bottles just to make it a little bit more manageable. So a 1/4 cup goes in here. And then about a tablespoon of house seasoning. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I like to use the caps a lot. Just saves me on dishes. And that will go in. And as we cut these chicken wings apart, we're gonna go ahead and toss them in this mixture, and then they'll go into our air fryer. All right, let's break these wings down. Now we have everything broken down, and we're left with the tips of the wings. I would save this and stick it in your freezer. It makes a great chicken stock. So save those, don't waste those. We'll put that off to the side. And then we have all of our chicken broken down. So let's just get our hands in here and toss this around. Once they're all covered, we will put them in the air fryer basket. We don't want to crowd them too much. We want to be able to have that air circulate all around them. Now for this one, I'm definitely going to use the meat thermometer because I want to make sure that they are cooked through. So it looks like we can get about 10 in here comfortably, and these are really big. So this is gonna cook at 380 for 20 minutes, and we're gonna flip it halfway through at the 10-minute mark. I have another package of chicken wings. I'm just gonna break these down and cover them with our oil and house seasoning. It's been 10 minutes, so we're going to take our wings and just flip them over and cook them for another 10 minutes. But again, we're going to cook them and then check them to see if they're up to temperature, because these are really big wings. Back in they go. It's been 20 minutes, so we're going to test. The flats look pretty good. I think I might get them just a little more crispy, maybe about 5 more minutes. So that's 380 for 25 minutes. After 5 more minutes, you can see they're golden brown and delicious. I'm just going to take them out and let them rest on this cooling rack, and I'm going to put round 2 in here. 380 this time for 25 minutes. Our wings are out of the air fryer, and now it's time to put our sauces together. All 3 of these sauces start with a half a stick of butter. So I have the butter melted in all 3 of these, and we're going to start with our lemon pepper. Here we have a tablespoon of lemon zest, a tablespoon of pepper, a teaspoon of garlic, and a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to juice the lemon. Actually, that was a very juicy lemon, so I'm just going to use half of it. What we need is 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now we'll put all of our seasonings and spices in there. Give it a quick stir. And now we're just going to toss our wings in our sauce. And I'm just going to do a couple of each. Some flats, some drumettes, there's our lemon pepper, plate number 1. Now let's do our buffalo sauce. The buffalo sauce couldn't be any easier. All it is equal portions of butter and Frank's. Now this is going to give you a mild sauce. If you wanted to kind of bump it up and you can handle the heat, you can add a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and that would kind of take it to the next level. This butter was starting to harden back up a little bit, but as soon as we put our wings in there, the wings are hot, so it'll melt right in there. So we're not worried about that at all. A combination of flats and drumsticks. And then we'll just toss this together. And we have our buffalo wings. Our last wings are my personal favorite, the garlic parm. So with the garlic parm, we have a teaspoon of parsley, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. So we're going to put that into our melted butter. And then the goodness comes in, Parmesan cheese. Now you can grate this on your own. You can use we call it sprinkle cheese, the one that's in a shaky jar. So you can use a sprinkle cheese, you can use this one. It really doesn't matter. This one is a little thick, the grate on it is a little thick. So you may have some of this that doesn't get melted in your wings, but it's still delicious. So we have all of our spices, and we're going to add a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now we'll throw our wings in this cheesy garlic yummy goodness. All right, I'm gonna get in here with my hands, just because those are the best tools that you have, friends. And again, if you use the sprinkle cheese, or if you fine grate it yourself, you'll have a better melt than what this is. I'm just trying to use up what's in the fridge. Look at that. Yummy. All 3 of our wings are done. Hey friend, Stacy from the future here. I went to Costco and I grabbed a pack of the party wings, those that are already cut up for us. And so I wanted to do another round of garlic parmesan wings so you could see the difference. So I also picked up some sprinkle cheese and some Parmesan. I think this is Parmigiano Reggiano, yes. So I'm gonna do it both ways so you can see. So you have, in the video, I just showed you how to use this cheese, but now we have 2 other cheeses. So I'm gonna show you really quick how to whip up these garlic Parmesan wings with the yummy cheese. Just like with our other cheese, we start with melted butter. So this is a half a stick of melted butter. This is the same half a teaspoon of onion, garlic, and parsley, but this is what's different. So this is the Parmigiano Reggiano, and you can see it's almost like a snowflake. It's so light and fluffy. That's because I used my microplaner to run the cheese block over. So it's super light and super fluffy. Now, if you're gonna use this cheese, you only need 1/4 cup. So we're gonna throw all of our ingredients in. I'm gonna put half of this in, and then after all of our hot wings are tossed, then I'll put the remainder here. Okay, so I'm just going to stir this up. So we'll just do half of them. Then we'll toss all of these together. Now this half a stick of butter is plenty. You could do all 12 in this one, but I just wanted to show you in 2 different bowls the different versions that you could do. So don't worry, this will not get wasted, I promise. Alrighty, so now that we have that mixed up, we'll just come in and we'll sprinkle this cheese on top. Oh, the smell is so flavorful and so nice. So you can see with doing the microplane, it just kind of melts into that butter a little bit better than that shredded Parmesan did earlier. But if it's what you have in your kitchen, use it. I said there were 12 wings, and it looks like there's only 11. So this plate will have 5. So this is the block Parmigiano Reggiano that we microplaned. So in here, same thing, same parsley, onion, and garlic. Toss it in. With the sprinkle cheese, you're going to use 2 tablespoons. So we'll spread this around. There we go. And we'll just toss the rest of our wings in this one. Again, it just kind of melts into the hot butter. We'll just toss these around. And like I said, a half a stick of butter will get you 12 wings. So it does look like there's a little extra in here because we're only doing half that. So this again is that jarred Parmesan cheese. What do you guys call it? I told you we call it sprinkle cheese. I've heard people call it shaky cheese. What do you call the cheese? The grated Parmesan in the jar. And that is the grated Parmesan in a jar. So now you have the three options. You can do the Parmesan cheese that comes already shredded, or you can do the sprinkle cheese. Remember, let me know what you call this. Or you can do the fresh that's grated with the microplane. Which one would you prefer? Well, what did you think, friend? Did you find a new wing sauce recipe? Do you think you'll try to do some air fryer chicken wings? No matter how you cook these, in the air fryer, in the oven, on the barbecue grill, these wing sauces will be great no matter your method of cooking. And you will save so much money, and you'll know how those wings were prepared and what the ingredients were. It's always better for you to cook at home. I want to encourage you to do that. I'm here every single week doing just that, encouraging you to get in your kitchen and create. I hope that you got some value out of today. If you did, will you hit that like button? And if you'd like for me to show up in your feed next week, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what wings you prefer, flats, the drumettes, or the boneless. I really want to know. And would you like to do some more sauces? I know we could do a teriyaki, or we could do an Asian, all kinds of things. And remember, they're all done in 20 minutes or less in our air fryer. So get in that kitchen and try these wing recipes, y'all. They're gonna be great. I hope you have a fabulous day, friends. Join me next week. Bye. All right, let's break these wings down. I'm gonna start right down here and get it going. You can usually just break it apart. And then we need to take the tip off as well. Trim it with your knife. Get it started. Friend, I always thought I could be a pioneer woman, but breaking down chicken like that makes me think I can't do it. If you want to save yourself a step and not have to break down the chicken wings, get the Costco version. Costco already has them separated. Or you can be a pioneer woman like me. Huh. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try any of those. And I hope that you have a great day.